This video is brought to you in partnership with Next Level Racing. Stay tuned to find out more. Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of League Racers Insight, the show that is dedicated to helping you be the fastest that you can be. Before we begin, we would love to give a big thank you to our partners at Next Level Racing for supporting the Misfits. Next Level Racing is your one-stop shop for comfortable, affordable, and reliable sim rigs for all your sim racing needs. They have an extensive collection of products for whatever kind of sim racing you do, all at affordable prices. If you are at all interested in getting into sim racing and having the most realistic experience possible, click the link in the description below to check out their website. Now, onto the video. This week is the Zandvoort circuit for the Dutch GP. Located near the North Sea coastline, this 4.2 km circuit poses a challenge for the drivers as they navigate through the narrow and twisty corners that make up the circuit. The hard braking zone into turn 1, the fast and challenging corners of turns 7 and 8, and the iconic banking at turn 14 give the circuit its unique charm as one of the latest re-additions to the F1 calendar. Let's have a look at the track. So coming down the long DRS straight now to start the lap here at Zandvoort, 75 meters down into turn number 1, third gear, short shifting up to 4th on the apex, trying to minimize the wheel spin as much as you can around the 50-meter board, turning in to the right, downshifting in gear for turn number 2, and then hard on the brakes for turn number 3 if you want to get the best possible exit as the speed you will carry moves through the sweeps of turns 4, 5, now into the sweep of 6, revving the car out in 7th gear, down in gear for turn number 7, a very technical, very challenging, fast right-hander, and then 50 meters down into turn 8, 6th gear, and then just before the 50-meter board for turn number 9, short shifting on the exit to get as much traction as you can, avoiding the inside curb now for turn number 10, again short shifting up into 5th gear, using all the track available on the exit, and now the second of the 2 DRS zones as you brake now for sector 3, turn number 11, using all the inside curbing, turn number 12 as well, short shifting up to 4th gear yet again to prevent the wheel spin, and then probably the 2 hardest corners on the entire track, this penultimate corner, turn 13, and then the flat out banking, very iconic of the circuit, turn number 14, keeping it tight to the right hand side, and across the line we go, and that is a lap around the Zandvoort circuit. Firstly, let's discuss the strategy. The option we would recommend is the soft to hard. You can pit anytime from lap 9 onwards and make it to the end of the race. Despite this, however, we would recommend you stretch the soft compound tyres to around lap 12 to allow the hards to make it comfortably. A second option is the one stop using the 2 harder compounds, or even a 2 stop using 2 sets of softs and 1 set of mediums. However, we don't believe that these are as fast as the soft to hard strategy. Now we will give you a few things to keep in mind when preparing for the race. The track is short, with many long sweeping medium speed corners. This is also a unique track due to all the banked corners around the circuit. These corners also provide tricky traction zones, so be sure to look after your rears, especially considering this next point. While the tyres don't wear extremely quickly, the tyres do overheat fairly easily. Keep this in mind and practice managing the slip and steering input to keep the tyres in the proper operating window. This is anywhere between 85 and 103 degrees Celsius. It is extremely important to use ERS sparingly, since it is almost impossible to recover at a track like this. Only use it if absolutely necessary. There aren't many passing opportunities on this circuit, however your best bets are at turns 1 and 11. Turn 1 is definitely the better option, however if you are able to stay close enough to the car in front in turns 9 and 10, then turn 11 is definitely possible with DRS assistance. That is all the time we have for today. Once again, a massive shout out to our friends over at Next Level Racing for supporting us. Be sure to click the link in the description for all your sim rig racing needs. That's all from us, and we will see you next week for the Spanish GP.